everybody, welcome back to Speletons. I'm Zinker, and he is Derek. Alright, so you know what else is kind of crazy besides us playing Pokemon Soul Light and Lunar Dark? And is a discussion topic I've been saving for when we came back to this thing in particular. Do you? Hello?
What would that be?
Question.
I don't know.
Okay, thank you.
I answered.
Thank you
I said
for
no.
playing into my hand. Ash Ketchum, and this is old news. Ash Ketchum finally won a Pokemon League.
Yeah. Did we not talk about that already?
No, we haven't. I've been saving it specifically for this series. He finally won. Now, I'm glad they finally he can win, but I'm still disappointed. Because he should have won in Kalos, because they set it up so perfectly. He lost to the fucking Mega Evolution kid twice. He had Ash Greninja instead of Mega Evolution. And it would have been fucking fantastic. And they're like, nah, he loses. When it would have been the most satisfying win of all time. I'm still livid about this. Still livid about this. But he won the Alola League, which is something different that they said they would never do. I didn't even see what Pokemon it was. Oh fuck, it's electric. Well, burn it then. Burn it to the ground. So yeah, what are your thoughts on that, Derek?
Well, good for him. His mom watched.
Did his mom watch?
I thought so. I thought she always goes and watches. Or at least watches on TV.
Usually. It might have sounded like I said not usually.
I think she was there.
She probably was. She was there for the beginning. I don't see why she wouldn't. I don't actually think she always goes in person.
Well, Zinker, maybe she just I mean, she could have booked the flight a little earlier because she just assumed he was going to lose.
How fucked up would that be?
It could make sense why she wasn't there.
To leave after the semifinals, like you never make it past
sorry,
there
Ash,
anyways.
I can't watch your final battle. I didn't think you'd make it this far.
Frankly, I didn't think you'd make it this far, honestly.
I didn't take the days off from work.
Yeah, what's interesting is he is we probably talked about it, but he has a, what is it called? He has a mythical Pokemon now. He has Melmetal. Which is just interesting.
Yeah.
He has Melmetal as a Pokemon. Which is, and he had an Ultra Beast too. He had Nagandel came in, joined him, which was his Poipole, for that basically for that final battle, I think, and then one battle against some Guzzlords after the fact, and then he released it again, which is the most annoying thing. But the series for Sun and Moon has just ended, and he's kept them all. He kept everyone else. He still has Melmetal. He still has a mythical Pokemon in his team. I've catched one. That's what he said. He sounds like a child.
Good for him.
God!
I mean, he's literally seen every single one, so.
Jesus Christ. Oh my God. That's the Golem thing from earlier. Why is that super effective? It wasn't. I forgot. The super effective sound.
That Pokemon is colossal.
Now, the new series coming up has been announced too. Jiwuto. Which is, again, very interesting. Unlike the previous series,
I've seen
Ash isn't...
I've seen trailer, I just haven't actually watched it.
Unlike previous series, Ash isn't going to Galar. I mean, he'll probably end up there at some points, but he's actually going to go all around. Like, he's going to go to multiple regions. He's going back to Kano, apparently. And he's going to a bunch of different regions. And it's not just going to Galar. At least that's what's been said. To my understanding. So he's not going to the Galar region to just be at the Galar region. He's going all over. I don't have Glow Box. Why would they make Flash a thing?
Did he? What happened after he won the Pokemon League? Did he fight the Elite Four also and the champ?
There should have been no Elite Four.
Because that's how it works in the show.
Professor Kuki. In an exhibition match. After everyone finds out he's the Mask Royale.
I saw that. He is?
Yeah. Can you believe it there? Sorry. Spoiler alerts for Sun and Moon in case you know.
Jeez.
But, please, oh my god. Why?
But it's because the way it works in the Pokemon anime is once you win the Pokemon League, you then have the opportunity to fight the Elite Four, and after beating them, you earn the right to fight the league champion.
Yeah.
To fight the region champion, I should say.
I think that essentially happened. Just no Elite Four. It was just Professor Kukui. In this match, what's notable is this is the final match. Essentially, this is where every other battle I think used only 5 Pokemon.
I saw that. I watched the video of this.
But Kukui had 6, I think, including Tapu Koko. I think joins the battle for the. It's a 3-part. It's the first 3-part one. And
I saw a clip from like the end of it, I think, or like bit of it.
Yeah. Ash Taurus Cat fights Kukoi's Incineroar, and then Ash's Torracat evolves into an Incineroar after beating it, which is rad. And then Pikachu fights Tapu Koko. Or what? Yeah, Tapu Koko, which fucking kills. Obviously, sorry, Ash wins, and he is champion of Alola. But I think he's just gonna go wandering around, unlike defending it like what everyone else does.
Kind of rude, really.
Why is that rude?
He's the league champ and he's just gonna leave?
Yeah, I never really got being a champion. So you're just gonna sit there until someone beats you? I'd rather go explore. Be like, oh cool, I beat this Pokemon.
No, Zinker, you're gonna sit there and you're gonna fight a single person maybe every time that there's a league.
And that's also the thing too. He can just go back to the league. Like he doesn't need to be there.
The Elite Four.
Just when they're hosting the league.
I guess the Elite Four also do have the right to challenge the champion at any time.
Really? That doesn't sound right.
In the show, yes, they're allowed to challenge the champ at any time too.
Well, then they give him a call. I'm like, hey,
if they
Ash,
just like
challenging you. It's like, I'm all the way in Johto, you fuck. Come fight me over here, then.
Come get me.
Come get me. And then there's like trying to win some other league. I want to be a champion of them all. That's okay. It's
I don't know why, but that's just, this conversation just kind of reminded me.
Oh no, a girl.
One of my coworkers was telling me about he was telling me about D&D stuff because I have one of my coworkers I talk with about D&D a lot because he's like super into it.
Yeah.
And in one of his games, one of the characters has a weapon. I don't know if it's an established weapon or if it's just a if it's a homebrewed thing, but they have a weapon that whenever they use the weapon, there's a malicious entity somewhere that exists in the world that as soon as they use the weapon, that malicious entity knows where they are and is like immediately like tries to seek them out.
It's your favorite thing. Just something exists well outside the regular bounds of the game, and it's chasing you down. And that gives you a fucking hard on for some reason. Consistently.
I was just thinking about you remind me of it when you like when we were talking about Ash being elsewhere and like someone going to challenge him. I was thinking about the kind of the same thing.
Ash brings out
a similar thing. I should say.
Gladion's like, oh my god, that's the Melmetal that beat me. And he immediately knows where Ash is, so he can challenge a rematch. I think Melmetal beat Gladion. I can't remember. I know Meltan evolves in Melmetal.
I can't imagine
during that
Gladion
match.
being able to fight a Melmetal. I can't really imagine any of the people in Pokemon being able to actually fight a Melmetal.
People? What do you mean people-wise? Like, you think...
It's Pokemon.
Is Pokemon? Melmetal's not that
They're
bad.
people.
It's just a giant steel golem.
The way you made it sound like Gladion's trying to punch Melmetal.
Derek! No! You knew better. You just thought it sounded funnier your way, but I won't let you fucking have it.
Well,
okay?
I knew. I just...
There's a water ground hippo. If I don't kill it, it'll kill me. Okay.
You see?
Ha! I lived, you fuck! He thought he was gonna kill me, but I actually...
I lived, bitch.
Yeah, I lived, bitch. It's doing the slowdown again. Why does it happen consistently after like 10 minutes? It's just so random. Well, I guess it's just gonna keep happening. I have to keep resetting in between episodes. I also don't...
It's a Yackle.
Huh! Oh, cool! Haha! I beat the crash! Take that, Pokemon! It tried to... Oh. Blizzard. No, he has Ice Spear, which is a physical move, and he's a physically attacking Pokemon. Oh, Leaf Storm. No, I have Solar Beam and Tiki Torch. What would be the point? Giraflame? We had one of those. His name was Giraffe. But it wasn't spelled everyone's favorite.
Giraffe.
I guess I should have Bada Boom fight him. Ugh. So,
well, anyways, I don't know. I just like... I like things in games that probably do nothing other than very specific situations.
Now,
like, it adds like an extra, just like a small like extra element, because it also makes the player, with like this sword, the player has to consider, rather the character used to have to consider every time that they pull the sword out, if the entity ends up finding them, or is like just happens to be around, which I guess the DM probably was tracking them or had some way to figure it out. But if like they ended up catching up to them, then they would stand no chance against it, which to me sounds like poor game design personally. If they would have no chance, that just kind of is a horrible way for a party wipe.
Yeah.
But anyways, they also figure out a way around it, so it doesn't really do it to them anymore. The way around it is they can cast magic non-detection, so they can't be detected by magic, so the thing can't find them regardless.
Okay, focus miss.
Anyways,
shit, no!
I like things like that, because
I'm battling Bird Keeper.
It does force them to consider how they play just a little bit different, because like they're a little more hesitant to use it all the time. And
yeah.
As a DM too, it gives you the option of like, in a certain situation, you could just bring in like this extra element to just be like, well, here's like a thing from your past that's coming back to haunt you, or here's just an extra thing you have to deal with.
Here's an extra thing you have to deal with. I would find it funnier though if the malicious entity chasing you down, it's just a penguin.
Mm-hmm. It's the penguin at the end of the second season opening to Overlord. Remember the trailer I made you watch? Or not the trailer, the anime opening?
No! Wait.
That had the penguin at the end?
Yeah. But no, I find it funny if there's like a cuter penguin that just looks fucking evil from like certain angles. And he's essentially immortal. Like, he's not very strong, but you can't kill him. He has like 5 gazillion health, and when he dies, he can come back from the dead.
It's Squeaky from Toy Story.
Yeah, maybe. Did you ever
like
see
punch
Toy
and he
Story 4?
squeaks. No, I haven't yet.
Oh, okay. I looked up what happened. I tried to watch it. Couldn't find it on Netflix. So I'm like, well, there goes everything I knew. And then I decided to just look it up on Wikipedia what happens. Sad movie, I guess.
But like, they all are.
Yeah. I mean, they always go for the feels. One of them was basically like they accepted they were going to die. Boy, slow down to the game, 10.
Yeah, they're like, guess it's the end of our lives.
Yeah.
I mean, we're
to be
toys,
fair,
but still.
It was. Oh, wait, no, it wasn't. My bad, I made a mistake.
Well, I mean, it was gonna be.
Yeah, it was, but then they, didn't, because they're toys.
Oh, I turned it off there. I just wanted that to be the end.
Yes, Derek, I am well aware of how you how you think the ends of things go. After Charlotte, I've learned your interests, where your interests lie. Okay, where am I going? I have no idea what's progressing forward. I'm back. I went backwards. I'm not trying
like I
to
was
go
saying
backwards.
before, though, I do want to DM someday, and I do want to have homebrew things that I want to be able to make. I want to be able to have like a bunch of homebrew things that have both boons and banes. Like,
I believe it. You're very boony kind of person.
Have a staff of random lightning bolt, or like
Staff
a wand
of
of random lightning
lightning
bolt
bolt.
where you roll like a you roll like a d, like however many characters are present, or like however many enemies plus yourself are present, and if you hit yourself, then you hit yourself.
Right.
Or you just hit like a random, like you hit like a random enemy.
Or you could hit a goat.
I mean, like, the players aren't like, it's not. Yeah, you could if you consider it an enemy.
Well, it's a thing that can be hit by lightning.
Cause like,
so makes sense.
Because what I would have it be like, it has to be like a creature you consider an enemy within like a certain range, and then including yourself.
Yeah.
Also.
Well, no. Why can't it hit your friends too? Staff of random lightning.
It should
bolt,
technically.
not
I was gonna say
it
should also include your friends. It should also include your friends. That's most likely how, if an object like that actually existed, it would work. I just like to be nice. I just like to be somewhat nice.
If you're an entity, you should be able to be hit by staff of random lightning bolt.
Yes. Rather, the only problem I have with that is I don't like the idea of players being able to kill each other accidentally, because if I was playing and doing my thing and then some idiot just like killed me, like, then I'd be annoyed. It could be annoying to deal with. Because like there are players that
only does damage. Staff of lightning bolt can't kill you. You won't die from that lightning shot. That's how you fix it.
I guess.
Yeah. See?
Because then you can also like possibly like later game too, you can develop a strategy around possibly like making it so if it hits you or an ally, then it doesn't have much or any drawback, or possibly you use it to your advantage. Like, I'm sure there's magic that either like reflects or like lets you absorb damage, and you can like, there's probably ways to absorb things like that. So like you could have it so if you prepare by buffing beforehand, and then if you use it, you'll either hurt someone or you'll hit yourself and then gain be able to use it to your advantage still.
Yeah.
I feel like having things with both boons and drawbacks encourages a lot of creativity to be able to use them.
You know, Boone was that guy in, whatchamacallit, in, Fallout New Vegas. Yeah, that guy. He was good. He sniped things. He was really useful. I don't know why you use anyone else but him.
Let's see, unless you gave him like a thermal lance or something like that, then he just used that.
What's a thermal lance? A melee weapon?
Yeah. It functioned like a chainsaw, but like strong. I don't know. I'm just saying, if you gave him anything, if you gave him pretty much anything else, he'd use that. Whether you wanted him to or not. It's like if you wanted to have him just hold stuff.
Well, why would you have him hold a weapon? What if you want to use that weapon?
Sounds
like the player's fault. Really. Anyhow, next time on Speletons. Bye-bye.